Hey everybody, Nick Gumpert here with RE/MAX Top Producers. We have our team leader here in Arroyo Realty Group, Deena Willis, to explain a little bit about the selling process and what people can expect when working with us. And I really want to introduce the idea of the importance of photography, of doing video. You only have one chance to get things right, and it's important to expose yourself to as many people as possible. And that's the benefit of investing in some of those pieces. Then you also have the staging piece, right? Sometimes for some people it's a massive inconvenience, and other people, maybe they just don't need it. So Deena, can you expand a little bit more on the selling process with those of us at Arroyo Realty Group?
Absolutely. What you have to do is you have to get to know your client. You have to get to know your seller, and you ask them all the questions of what is best for them in their immediate situation. Top dollar isn't always great, depending on what their need is. And when I say top dollar, what I like to do is present many different options to a seller of what is good for them at that moment. It could be a move that they have to make is difficult. It could be, so what we like to do is to show the property in its best light always. It always has to look good online. So how do we get there? I even say sometimes somebody their need is to sell immediately and be out of it and walk out the next day. If that's it, we can find you an iBuyer opportunity, or there's many investors in which we work with. But I like to see them kind of hit the lottery. Yeah. There's not many times in California you own a property that you can make more money as in this market that you can.
Yep.
So if you're willing to put a little effort, then say you have kids, you have dogs, you can't fully stage your house. What I like to do is to come in and tell them what they need to do, the top 10 things that's going to bring them money. Yep. They'll pull things out, maybe put some things in storage because they're going to be moving anyway. So What do they want to keep? What do they want to get rid of? Yep. So I do staging intermittently, which not everybody does. Sometimes agents will say you have to get rid of everything, you've got to move somewhere for a while. That's added cost, and that's not always conducive in everyone's situation to be able to do that.
Absolutely.
Maybe they can't afford it, maybe they have someone they take care of in the home.
Yep.
So our job is to make sure that maybe for that day everything comes out and we get it staged perfectly, and it looks good for that day. It might not look that way every day, but online, your property always has to be sparkling.
Yep.
As I always say, every property has a personality, and we can bring out the best in yours. And that is our job as agents, to market it online with great photography, show where it is, with aerial views. And it's great. Everyone looks at video now on social media, so people want to see those quick hits on social media.
Yep.
So that in the end, we will give you can sell it this way, and this is how much you're going to make. But if you say you just want to do iBuyer, you're going to make the least amount of money that way, but maybe your time is worth more than the money. Number two, let's move out. You're going to spend a little bit, it's going to cost a little bit at the end of the day on what you net, but how much more are you going to get? I'm not going to recommend doing things unless if you spend $1,000, I want you to make at least $5,000 on that money. And then at the end of the day, if you can afford to move out of your property and we have it fully staged, I will show you how much more that you can make by doing that.
Yep.
And so we always want to do what's best for our client at that time.
Right.
But not every agent works that way. A lot of, there's other agents out there that want to do what's easiest for them to get your property on the market.
Right. Or use one system to fit all situations. So that's the benefit of working with those of us at Arroyo Realty Group here at RE/MAX Top Producers. If you have any questions about selling your home or just real estate in general, feel free to reach out at your convenience. Hopefully we'll talk soon.